Hello, I'm Dr. Shannon Simonelli. I am a creative arts therapist with a doctorate in imaginal psychology and creative arts therapy. And I have just recently received the inspiration from my own inner work to extend myself to others who facilitate creative work and offer things to the world in a big way. So I'm looking for high caliber collaborators that are peers that we might play together and create some synergistic offering for folks that you work with. My work is about activating your own moving imagination from an embodied place. So, facilitating people in gentle movement that is not about being a great dancer, um, and allowing that movement to activate their own neuroimaginal muscle. So, building their own capacity and their own fluency with using and activating and tuning into the body as a source of grounding and a place to move from and a place to create from. So, finding comfort being in the body is one of those steps, but also learning how to expand the experience of the body as a moving force in their own creative life. And as we activate the moving imagination, we're also calling on our own inner imagery and imagery that comes to us through the process that can come from beyond us. And so we do this beautiful synergistic fluid flowing between writing and imagery work and like making art as a creative arts therapist, and then tapping back into the body. And this can be around any theme. It can be around a theme that you're offering in a workshop that you're doing. It can be around a theme that we create together. And it can also just be building that capacity in the body and in the imagination and in the imaginal life to be a creative resource. That could be a theme. So it can be thematic, it can be very open. Um, I've been doing what I do for over 20 years. Um, I've been in the field for 30 years. I'm award winning, and I look forward to the potential of creating something with you. Okay. Space to feel your feelings. You know, there could be time and space to discover that there's comfort in quiet, that there's calm in turning towards your own inner inquiry, that there is excitement where you didn't realize there was any, that there's vitality and energy when you thought perhaps there was stillness, quiet, and a deep need for rest. So there's tremendous opportunity to discover as we allow ourselves time and space to get curious, and the supports to do that. So the supports that you'll be receiving tonight is my facilitation. I'll be doing gentle guiding and supporting you in your own movement exploration. I'll be structuring our time together so that we hold to our commitment of about an hour and 15 minutes. I will be I've already created a beautiful musical journey for your movement exploration that's very supportive of you, um, not only feeling and being in your body and in movement, but also using your emotions as a bridge between what's arising in your body and what the call of your soul is, what the voice of your psyche is. You know, Carl Jung, whom um, is a huge influencer in the work that I do, he really spoke a lot about how emotion is the bridge between the material world, the physical world, the body, and psyche or soul. So I'm really wanting to encourage you to feel your emotions, to move your emotions, to allow your emotions to invoke your inner imagery. Perhaps scenes unfold, memories may come to you. You may get a flash of insight around something as you're moving your body and allowing that narrative or storyline to come and go, ebb and flow, to shift and change as you move your body to different rhythms and different tempos and textures of music. So that is what we will be doing today. And yeah, I think that kind of covers it. You know, this is a practice, and the more that you do this kind of work activating your moving imagination and embodying your imaginal life. That's really what we're talking about, is your inner imagery and your imaginal life, that sort of meta textured meta life that is beyond the sort of everyday world where you get up, you feed the kids or the animals or yourself and get yourself up and into your day, and dealing with details and stress and all of those things. That's sort of the mundane everyday kind of life that we all are required to live at a certain level. But there's also this deep, rich, textural, soulful life that helps point us towards what matters most. So letting that pulse invite more of the body. Maybe getting curious. What's in these hips, this belly? That's it. These different rhythms and tempos open and invite us to expanded expression. Follow that. Curious. That's it. Notice, what are the feelings, the images? And follow that. When a yummy quality comes up, move with that. Try it on. Noticing the qualities, the images, the stories, new. Or anciently familiar, meeting again. Curious right there. That's it. Stay with this. Notice the feelings, the heart space. Yes, let yourself feel that, have that, capture that. Move with that. Yes, yes, taking that discovery and turning it back to the body, back to movement. Let yourself be held in discovery. Allow your imagery and imagination to move and connect you, body and soul.
I actually had a little anxiety before coming, but I also wanted to stretch my anxiety. And I had a wonderful experience this afternoon. It was a beautiful space at Revitalize, a small group of people, 8 or 10. I felt comfortable with that. Shannon did a very nice job in welcoming me, and I think everyone here. The workshop was extensive. At the same time, I was comfortable with the openness or movement or expression that I was able to share with others here this afternoon.
The thing about this particular adventure was the dancing, and just dancing from an intuitive place, from a heart space and from a body space, all together was really wonderful. But I also loved how I got to stop dancing for dance sake and to start moving for something completely different. It's hard to explain because it was a new experience for me. As someone who's always loved dance, it stopped being about the dance and it started being about a conversation. And the things that I learned about myself, the ways I've become more self-nurturing and more loving towards my body, and also, to be honest, there was this amazing spiritual communion that happened with me. That getting into that dance space was my favorite kind of meditation I've ever done. Not really good at meditation. This I'm good at. This I can do. So I really am grateful that Shannon helped inspire that in me. That's something unexpected. And gosh, relative to working with Shannon, she is a dancer. She knows dance. But her greater gift is what she sees in how she holds space. She can hold space for whatever experience comes up, and you don't have this sense of, I should do it this way in order for it to be right, or I ought to do it that way.
Today was especially connecting for me. The music brought me into a space of connection to my soul energy, and also the connection to the people around me that I could really sense strongly. Also, when the music stopped right at the end, I was definitely in a space of oneness, complete peace, and I knew that something had shifted. And the most important thing I got today was from our collages that we did. I decided to tear my papers, my pictures, to get rid of my rigid lines. And I only realized that after I'd stuck all the pictures down, why I actually felt to tear instead of cut my pictures.